Hey, look who we've got in studio today. It's Kurt Bestor.
Good morning.
Kurt Bestor, our old friend, and I can't believe it's your 25th anniversary for your Christmas show. Welcome back, Kurt.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's like precious metals in the marriage. I've never made it that far in marriage, so 25 years.
So are we talking this? So you started, the first year was 88?
88, yeah. In fact, you would get a kick out of this because how I started this was kind of accidental. I had a Christmas CD, but nobody knew who I was. And so we called up radio stations, you'll love this, and we disguised our voice. I'd say, like, hey, this is Joe down at the pawn shop. Hey, we love that Kurt Bestor. Can you play some more of that? And we just created this mystique. The guys of the record.
Oh, sure.
And we got it played on radio stations. I'm sure maybe the one you were working at the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, we said, we got to do it a concert. So we booked, what hall can we book? Let's book a Bravenel Hall. I mean, we could have just booked a 100-seat, like, local stake center. But anyway, it turned out enough people came that we did it the second year and third year. By about the fifth year, I thought, man, we might be onto something here. This is working.
How many were there at the first show?
I would guess, Bravenel Hall holds 2,500. I would guess about 1,200.
1,200.
I mean,
that's impressive.
More than the symphony gets.
For a local musician who's unknown,
who changes his voice, who calls radio stations,
and who nobody in the audience knew who was.
Sure.
I was the first time. And funny thing, also the shtick that I do in concert is if people come to the concert, you'll hear a lot of music, but you'll also hear stories. I tell stories and anecdotes and so forth. But that kind of came about serendipitously because I didn't have enough music to last for 2 hours, so I was
to fill
what they call stretching. Yeah, I was filling, and people seemed to like it. So that's now become kind of part of my thing.
How has it evolved over the years?
Well, the very beginning we had a fairly small group, kind of a rhythm section. Then I eventually added some strings, and about 18 years ago I started bringing in guest artists. And I've had big groups. Last year we had the Bell Ringers, the Wesley Bell Ringers. And my guests have gone from being relatively unknown till last year we had Melissa Manchester. I've had Jennifer Warnes. I've had some great singers, songwriters, and instrumentalists. And
most musicians get opening acts. You know, not these big names.
I get acts. No, there is no opening act. They just join me. And that's the other thing is that I just surround myself with really amazing people, and then I arrange the music and just watch and see what happens.
So then the question is, who do you got this year?
Well, this year I decided to go for two guests, and while they may not have the absolute worldwide name of Melissa Manchester, I think I really got some amazing talent. Grammy Award-winning, Grammy-nominated. I'm trying to remember what other award she was. Anyway, Jenny Oaks Baker, local girl. Made good, and she's gone on, and her current CD, which I did for her, called Noel, is now #1 in Billboard. So on the crossover classical charts. And then I got a lady from the group Celtic Woman. You've probably seen them on PBS before. A lady from Ireland named Alex Sharp. And so I'm going to have some Celtic music playing. We're going to do a song called Wexford Carol, one of the oldest Christmas carols out there. But then I have, besides my special guests, I also bring in some great band members. I have a gentleman who just got off the road with Bruce Springsteen playing bass for me, Carlitos Del Puerto. And he couldn't play for me last year because he was playing with Chris Botti. But this year he's gracing us with his presence. He's from Cuba, so I actually arranged a song called Christmas Cubanismo that features him doing kind of Cuban beats with Christmas melodies. My drummer is a guy named Eric Valentine. Eric has been on the road with Stevie Wonder of late and is an amazing drummer. So anyway, that's cast of thousands
and lots of stories still.
Lots of stories. I'm going to probably go a little light on the stories this year just because I've got so much music I want to do.
So much to do.
Yeah. After 25 years, people have the hits.
We know the stories, Bestor. Get on with the music.
And they want to hear the song. They want to hear so many songs that you've done. And I want to do some new stuff. So I kind of just got to keep going.
Just keep going with it. Now, when is it and where?
Bravenel Hall, as it has been for those 25 years. So I'm still there. December 13th, 14th, and 15th. 2 shows on the 15th for the people that like to bring their kids in the afternoon. It's not really like under 8 crowd, but if your 7-year-olds behaved, you can. It's the husbands who will text and take phone calls in the show that you should leave at home.
Wow. Quarter century of Kurt Bestor. and the Christmas show at Abravanel Hall. Congratulations,
Thanks,
bud.
man. Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.